Well, hello, beautiful Sagittarius. It is CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back, of course, if you're already part of this beautiful soul tribe we got going on. I'm glad to see you again. Guys, I had to take a few days off. I gotta be honest with you, today it's Wednesday, Northern Hemisphere, so it is the 8th of March. Something about this full moon that happened, if you are aware, it happened actually yesterday. I don't know, leading up to Sunday, after Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I just couldn't get my energy together. So my apologies for not getting the daily reads out. I just, I can't force it, right? I've got to be honest, and I just couldn't link up with the energy. So today I'm feeling better, and hopefully now that this full moon energy is starting to kind of wane, things will get back to normal. So I hope you're doing really, really well, that you had a good weekend, and so far through this week, things are going good. Sag, as always, remember, it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's just not your reading, and that is absolutely okay. There's so many other beautiful, gorgeous tarot readers out there. Go check out one of them, maybe. And second of all, time being fluid. So I am saying, my intention is that this is a daily read for Thursday, the 9th of March. But as we all know, there is no such thing as time in the cosmos. So whenever you're called to this reading, there may be a specific message for you. And finally, if you are interested in having a private reading done by myself, you can find all that information down below. And I think that is about it. So let's get started. I was really drawn to my animal deck today. And I do want to just say that when I was shuffling my tarot decks over here, there was a lot of major arcana showing up. We had the Star, we had Justice, we had Strength, Leo's card, and there was one more. We had the Magician, and there was one more. I can't remember what it is right now because I'm actually in channeling mode. But I had just had this feeling of that you've gone through something. Could be relationship, could be work. We'll see if this is actually linked. Usually Spirit does link it up for me for your reading. It just felt like there was something that felt pretty exhausted, excuse me, and or disappointed in some area, but it's going to change. That's the feeling I was getting, that it's going to change and things are going to get better. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's get into your reading. All right, Spirit, for our beautiful Sagittarius, for those that this reading is meant for, what message do you have for Thursday, March 9th, 2023? I sure hope it's getting warm soon. I don't know where you live. I know we are all around this whole beautiful world. It is freezing again where I live. So I'm like just counting the days for, the snow to go away. So Spirit, show me anyways. Okay, look, we've got Truth on the bottom. Jackal, number 44. Yeah, I was sensing something because secrets kept showing up out of this deck as well. So we're going to talk about this because, quite the glare from my camera. Let me see if I can hold it better angle. There we go. So this is the Jackal. It is number 44. So first of all, fours for me are about foundation. It's like this table. I always use the table as the example. You have to have a solid foundation in order to put things on top of it, right? To build up from it. So I feel that is an important message, but also when you add 4 and 4, that becomes an 8. 8 for myself as a channeler is about your individual life path, where you're at this moment, and where you're going, kind of the infinity energy. So Jackal, perhaps tomorrow you're going to find out some truth. There's going to be something that's going to be coming towards you, or maybe you're going to be speaking your truth. Could be either or, right? Because I feel like this is linked to all the cards that were showing up when I was, prepping the deck, as I do always off camera. So we'll see what this is about, but I really feel drawn to talk about this. We also then have the honeybee next. That's all about reciprocity. So equal give, equal take. So if it's in a relationship, maybe you've been feeling like you've been putting in 90% of the energy to try and keep this relationship working, whether it's romantic, family, friends, co-worker, whatever. Honeybee is about it coming back to you, having something that is going to work, where you're putting something in, but you're receiving it finally back. And I've gotten the tickle in my throat now. And that's really been a weird thing too over the last few days. This strange little tickle has been going on. I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't know what's going on astrologically other than the full moon yesterday. I know that there's solar flares going on. A lot of weird shit is happening in this world. Let me know if you are experiencing this too, because I'm assuming I'm not the only one that's been picking up on this kind of energy. It just feels a little heavier. I'm not going to use the word depression, but I've just been feeling kind of more flat. That's the best way to put it. So let's see what Spirit's going to give us. All right, Spirit, let's get into the reading, please, for Sagittarius. Beautiful Saggy for Thursday, March 9th, 2023. What's going on for Sagittarius? For those that this reading is meant for, can you show me as clearly as you possibly can, beautiful Spirit? Let's see. It's going to come out. Even the deck is feeling strange. But we're going to keep going because I do feel guided. I do feel guided. Show me clearly, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius for Thursday. Thank you also, Sag, for all of the support, not only the channel, but of me, you know. It means the world to me. I can never express deeply enough how much you mean to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This deck is so quiet right now. Kind of making me wonder if that was a card that they wanted me to take. Okay, then we get one shot out. Tarantula. I swear you guys just had this last week. Connection. Okay, I know we had this not that long ago, but it flew out. You would have seen it fly. So this is what Spirit's giving you. It's number 13. Again, that adds up to 4. All about that foundation. Look, I'm not going to talk too much about this because what I feel about this tarantula is talking about some connection that you have. That has been affected in some way lately. And again, I'm just feeling this kind of flatline energy. So let's see what's on the bottom. Wow, sea otter, transformation. Okay, and then we even have Hare's, the cycle. I feel they want me to take that, so we're going to do that. All right, so we have right in the middle here, we've got transformation. And I didn't mention, this did show up too when I was shuffling. It was secrets and sea otter. So big transformation happening. I do feel that this is more in a relationship. Could be work relationship too, right? We're all on different timelines. This is a beautiful energy, though, of something really beginning to change. Now, I don't know. They're kind of giving me a weird feeling here, so I'm going to hold off on talking about this. I want to see what's going to come out in the tarot. It's going to be a positive change, but I'm wondering if it's going to feel positive at the very beginning. It's kind of like what I'm getting right now. This might only be for one of you here. What I'm getting right now is that there may have been a disconnection in some kind of connection. And it's transforming. You may get some kind of energy, some kind of truth. Remember, we just had truth out on the bottom of the deck. So there might be you speaking your truth. There might be truth revealed to you. But it changes something pretty big. Because a sea otter is totally about, you know, if you think about a sea otter, right, they're in the water, but they also can be on land too. So there's this huge transformation happening in some area of your life, Sag. And it's followed even by the hare. And they guided me to take the hare, which is rabbits, right? And this is all about a cycle. Cycles, really. And it's number 31. This is getting very, very interesting right now, even number-wise, because 31, tarantula's 13, reverse numbers here. Maybe keep your eyes out tomorrow, or maybe you've been seeing 3s, 1s, 13s, 31s. But the hare is about some kind of cycle. Now, this could be a cycle closing out, right? Maybe a connection is dying out. Maybe it's time to kind of walk away from something. Or it could be the way things have been. It is changing and transforming, and a new cycle is beginning that is going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of love, you know, a lot of good things. Because the hare is not only about the cycles, but it's also, if you look at all the bunnies. You know, and bunnies, they reproduce pretty fast, don't they? So there's something here, kind of getting two messages right now, Sag. They're guiding me to take the secrets card out, so bear with me. I'm going to find it. Okay, Spirit, give me 1 second. Where is it? That's the links. Give me 1 second, please. Because they're guiding me to take it out. So I want to listen to what Spirit is asking me to do. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Maybe fast forward. I have to find this. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. I'm telling you, the energy is feeling a little strange to me. So we're going to get into this reading. Hope you can see all the cards, Sag. Let's see. Okay. 44, 13, 18, which is a 9, which reduces down to a 3. You know what I always say about that. Mind, body, soul, all coming together. Could also be, 3s can also be about manifestation, you know, abundance. It can be the Holy Trinity. However you look at it, it's a pretty powerful number. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Show me as clearly as you can, beautiful spirit. I appreciate you so much. Show me what you have for Sagittarius, for those that this reading is meant for. Secrets, connections, transformation, and cycles. All right, bottom of the deck, there's that strength card. So Leo's card showing up. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo, or you may have Leo in your placement. 5 of Wands, okay. Underneath strength. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling right now there's two ways. Either you've been arguing and having a battle with someone here, because that's what the 5 of Wands is about. Fighting, arguing, drama. Could even be like miscommunication, not speaking, not understanding one another. You know, really kind of at a crossroads. It is fire. It is your energy. So, but it is followed by strength. That's interesting. And then we have the star. That showed up too. So they're giving us 2 major arcanas that were showing up when I was shuffling off camera. Aquarius, healing. Got to go one more. Let's see. 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Definitely what I was picking up. That there's been a disconnect. There's been even really harsh words spoken or no words spoken. Maybe the truth has not been acknowledged. I hope this is making sense. This feels like a very strong reading for me right now. So it is for someone out there. It's like there's been truths hidden or truths just not been spoken. I feel like it has affected some kind of connection here. Perhaps this is about to change tomorrow. Maybe the truth is going to be spoken about, or whenever you are come to this reading. As I said, I'm doing it on Wednesday. But it's leading to some kind of cycle closing out and a new one beginning, a big transformation. So let's get into this, Spirit. Show me clearly, please. For Saggy, for Thursday, or whenever Sag comes to this reading, for those that it's meant for, what do you want Saggy to know? What can you tell Sag about what's happening here? Show me as clearly as you can, Spirit. Nope, they want to go in. Okay, what is this about? Okay, well, we're going to take it. That's a heck of a lot of cards, but look at how it fell out. The sun is right here. These are all in a pack, but it's almost like separated. I don't feel, no, they don't want me to take, okay, this is interesting. This is going to be an interesting read. They don't want me to take these all in reverse, but they want me to talk about them upright, and then they want me to look at them in reverse. So we're going to do that. But the sun, they want me to kind of leave it this way, which is very interesting. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this Wands. The 2 of Wands. Holy cow. The 7 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. Where do you want me to put this? Wow, and the 9 of Pentacles. But you have the sun. And I'm going to let the Spirit guide me how they want me to read this, because the sun in reverse would mean that you're feeling stuck, feeling not free, feeling like you don't have enough abundance. Sun upright is the most beautiful card, right? It is about freedom, abundance, blessings, joy, happiness. For some reason, they're wanting me to leave it this way. So see, I'm feeling like, okay, well, guide me, Spirit. Let's start at the bottom. We got the Page of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Pentacles. This is Earth. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. A new beginning. So for some of you, this could be about a career move, that you may be walking away from some kind of a career, moving towards something else. I feel these 2 cards down here. Sag, please bear with me, because I've got so much energy coming at me right now that it's going to take me a bit to really translate this, because we got the 9 of Pentacles and then we got the 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is about you getting single again. For others of you, this is about a relationship. And then for others of you, this is about a career move, because they're giving it to me all. So nevertheless, this is about Earth. This is about our groundingness, right? This is about our safety, our security. It's our money. It's our self-worth, our self-confidence. It's a beautiful energy because it is a page. It is a new beginning coming towards you. You're starting something new. But it does seem it comes after. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what they were giving me before I started this reading. It comes after a decision to walk away from something. Could be a person, right? Walking away from a relationship, walking away from maybe a family, a romantic partner that brings you to a single place. So this is what we're gonna talk about first, okay? Because they're giving me another line here too. But there's something about you walking away, or turning your back on even something that was emotional. Again, could be a relationship, because it is cups, and cups represent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is about our relationships and how our emotions attached to it. And it is followed by the Three of Swords, Sag. So the Three of Swords is that heartbreak, betrayal, can be affairs. It doesn't have to be. So don't, if it's not your reading, it's not, like, if that doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it that way. But the Three of Swords is really about some big, big heartbreak, right? It's like your heart has been ripped open and it's desolate. You know, it just, even if you look at this card, it just feels like shock, betrayal, big time pain. And it's even followed by the moon. So Pisces card here. Wow. Things that have been hidden. Things that haven't been shown to the truth. Something that hasn't been revealed is what I'm picking up. And it's even followed by the Hangman. So completely different point of view. So let's get into the actual cards that Spirit pulled for you. Okay, so there's a new beginning coming for you one way or the other. You may be walking away from a person or a place or a thing to go in search of what you really want. Or you may be putting, this is the other, so I'm going to try and do it this way. So that's one storyline. Or it could be representing that you are making a decision to work on a relationship in whatever whatever way that might resonate with you. And it brings you the 10 of Pentacles. However this is playing out, because I do feel they're giving me two different storylines. Well, three if you include the career. But one is like, I realize that I'm not at the right place. I'm not with the right person. The connection has been lost. I am transforming. I want to break free. I'm going to close this cycle and go in search of something that's going to be more in alignment of what I want. Seven of Wands. I'm protecting myself. Seven of Wands, keeping myself in a bubble. I'm not sharing my feelings. I'm not sharing my passions. That's what Wands are. That's what you are, Saggy. It's fire, right? So this also could be Aries or Leo, and we did have the Strength card. But Wands for me as a reader is about really following your passion, and that applies to people. It's the action that we take, right? Regarding our passion. Are we going to stay in a relationship that might not have any passion anymore because perhaps the connection has died? Or are we going to go searching for something else? Or again, if this is about you being in a relationship but things have been off, and when I say relationship, this could be career, etc., right? It could be family. It doesn't have to be romantic yet. I mean, because we only have the Eight of Cups and the Moon that are showing up as far as water. There's some big decision that feels like it's coming towards you, and it's going to change your life significantly. And I feel that the reason why Spirit is wanting me to have the Sun, which is such a beautiful card, sideways, is because it's really going to be up to you, Sag, here. Now, sure, other people have say in it too, but it's like I feel like they're putting it this way because there's almost like up until this point, I will get clarifiers, but up until this point, I feel like there has been a major disconnect. So something has to be done on that. Seven of Wands is telling me that you have been keeping yourself protected, or you've at least been, maybe you're exhausted, maybe you're tired, maybe you're worn out. You don't have the energy to give to relationships, or you don't have the energy to give to your partner, or you don't have the energy to take on anything else at this time. That's what that's feeling like. Then we have the Three of Wands and we have the Two of Wands. Now, the way it came out, Three of Wands means movement, right? You've made a choice. Usually it comes after the Two of Wands. So it's like you've made a choice to start moving in a different direction or doing something differently. But then it's almost like there's a little bit of a hiccup here because then we get the Two of Wands. Like, oh, man, this isn't taking action. This is contemplation. Although it is Wands, it's just contemplating in your mind. You're wondering, which way do I go? Do I stay or do I go? Even the World is showing up in this card, and that is worlds are about cycles closing, new cycle beginning. And then she's looking over at the Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups, again, water. Yeah, so we do have two waters in the Moon. Seven of Cups here, I don't know, do you have a lot of options? I have a sip of water, my throat has just gotten my mouth has gotten dry. Okay. It feels like, because Seven of Cups is, in traditional tarot, it is, you've got a lot of options, a lot of opportunities, sometimes so many that you do not know what to pick. So you get clouded in your mind, right? And that's what it feels like. It feels like you are at a place, if this is your reading, Sag, where you're really not sure which way to go. And Spirit is saying, if this is relating to you, you have to focus on the main, what is the main, your heart's desire here? What is it that really means the most to you? So for example, if you're in a relationship right now, because this is what they're giving me, if you're in a relationship right now and maybe it has not gone very well and you feel disconnected, because they keep giving that with the tarantula, it feels like Spirit is saying, well, how important is this relationship to you? Because you got to find out what's going to be the most important thing. Is it the relationship, or is it you? That's what the Seven of Cups is about. So there's a hesitation here. And it's really interesting because then they guided me to put the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles here. Beautiful cards. Pentacles, again, we talked about this. This is, I'm independent and I'm making a lot of money and I'm self-sufficient and I don't need to be in a relationship. I don't need anyone to take care of me and to make me feel good. I can do it on my own. 10 of Pentacles is the same, except it is about a partnership, right? It's about, could be a family, right? It's about, we've worked together, we've made this transition, and we are solid, and we're going to start really putting our energy into this union. Career-wise, it feels the same kind of way of, you know, do I stay? Do I go? Do I have offers coming in? Which offer is going to be better? However that applies, you're still going to be ending up with a lot of what feels like financial success. So I want to go into my fountain deck because I want to go deeper, because right now I feel like there's a lot of energy going on in this reading. So, okay, they want me to talk about this too. Thank you, Spirit. So with the jackal that was on the bottom of the deck, that's all about the truth, speaking your truth, seeing the truth, hearing the truth. Perhaps for some of you, this is about you actually either speaking it or hearing it about some kind of relationship, about some kind of connection that you have, that things have been not spoken of, and it needs to be spoken so that you can get back into balance, back into alignment, if that makes sense. Let's go. Let's go into the fountain deck. See, because I just wanted to see. We've got the Four of Wands also. That's after the Hangman. So for some of you, this is about a committed relationship. And then we even have the Tower next. So a big shakeup. 2 of Cups next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't normally go that far down. But at the same time, this is about some kind of partnership. Could be best friends. Could be romantic. Like I said, it could be between you and a coworker. Could be you if you're a boss. I don't know. There's a lot of energy, but you get the gist, right? There's some truth that needs to be spoken and acknowledged, and it's either going to lead you, okay, they just gave me make you or break you. That's what I just heard. It'll make you or break you. Some of you may be walking away. Some of you may be putting more energy into it to repair it. And that's why the sun is sideways, because it's going to be, it's going to take some work. You have the Strength card. It's going to take some work either way, right? Okay, Spirit, thank you. Let's see. Then we got Justice on the bottom. Things balancing out, Saggy. You know, this is Libra's card. It is about truth. Again, it is the sword of truth. It is about things coming back into alignment, whether you end up staying or whether you go. Whether you end up working this out or whether you decide that everyone's going to be better off by making some kind of change. The Ace of Coins, brand new beginning. So for some of you, this is about a career. Okay, Spirit, show me some more. Why is the sun sideways? I mean, I know you guided it to me, but can you give me a little bit more? And the Seven of Wands. What is this about here? Show me more, please. What else can you tell, Saggy? Oh my gosh, okay. 5 of Swords showing up once again. Twice now. So, angry words. Oh my God. And then the 4 of Swords. Everything I was feeling, Sag. And as I'm doing this reading, the energy is kind of lightening up for me. So this is definitely for someone out there. 5 of Swords, this is again, like I was saying, this is arguing. someone always wanting to be right, someone always wanting to win. It's cruel words because it's swords. It's how we communicate. It's how we speak. It's what we think, right? It's followed by the Four of Swords. So I feel like this is some... Yeah, maybe you've had to take some time out. Maybe you've had to take some time out to rest. Maybe you've even had to take some solitude for yourself so that you can start to get clear and see clear of what you're wanting. Because, and when we have the Ten of Cups next, which, you know, to me, that is my happy home. That's that finding your person. Again, it's not going to be romance for everyone, but that's what this is feeling like to me. The Ten of Cups is like, you know, finding your person. You go through ups and downs. You work through it. You both, you know, sometimes you're on the same page. Sometimes you're on completely different streets. You know, sometimes it takes a while to get back and link up. But it is a beautiful energy of coming together. Okay, so I want to see what has come out here because we've got the Five of Cups. This is sadness, disappointment. So you've had the Five of Wands, you've had the Five of Swords twice, and now you have the Five of Cups. There's a lot of disappointment going on. There's a lot of hurt. You, the other people, the other person involved. There's been a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of disconnect I keep getting. And so that's why they are wanting you to figure out what it is you are wanting. Because they give you, wow, they give you the Fool and they give you the Ace of Wands. Major Arcana with the Fool, a new beginning, but it's going to be up to you what that new beginning is going to look like. That's why you're going to have to be the one that figures out what is going to make you feel this way. What will make you feel happy? What will bring you the joy that you deserve, Sag? What is the thing? What is the decision you need to make here? Because the Fool is a brand new beginning, a brand new start. It's like taking that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith of whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to go. I'm repeating myself, but I hope you're getting the message here. This is kind of a pickle, I got to say. This energy feels like a little bit of a pickle because depending on where you're at, if this is your timeline, it might not be so easy to speak the truth. It might not be so easy to forgive if that's the case because we have the Star, right? To heal. It may not be that easy to allow something to transform. But Spirit is saying if you want it, you should go for it because you got the Ace of Wands, which is your energy again. And this is also my Yes card. It's a brand new beginning in passion, in the actions, in what you're doing day to day in your life. With whoever you're doing it, right? Okay, so let's go a little bit more. That makes sense to me why the Sun is in reverse. Or not reverse, but sideways. Okay. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Show me more, please, Spirit. What else can you give Saggy regarding this reading? Okay. Oh my God, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Feeling like, Sag, feeling like you can't do anything, like you're just stuck. Stuck in a shitty job, stuck in a shitty relationship. Just stuck. But Sag, this is the card where you actually have to remember your own strength, your own power to be able to speak your truth and be able to free yourself out of the Eight of Swords. There's always something that you can do, but it's going to come down to you and obviously, you know, the other person that is involved here, or people, however this is, but you can push these swords aside and you just need to get really in touch with that inner guidance system of you, of your intuition. What is your heart and your intuition telling you? Because this came out, and we have the Knight of Cups on the bottom, which for me is such a romantic card. It's like, this is like, I'm going to be vulnerable and I'm going to expose my feelings and I'm going to speak my honest truth and I will pursue whatever or whoever really lights my heart up. That's what this energy is with the Knight of Cups. Falling in love again. Now the question is, are you falling in love again with the same person, situation, etc.? Or are you falling in love with a new beginning? You see how this is like a double-edged sword here? There's two serious different kind of readings going on. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting, Sag. I know I said 3 with the career, but even if you take the energy, I'm talking about love right now, but even if you take the energy and you apply it to a career move, right? Or some financial situation. Because we got the 7 of Coins next, and that is about taking stock. It was like the honeybee that we had, which is reciprocity, right? And it's about taking stock. what have I put into this relationship, this career, however it applies, and am I getting it back? You know, am I happy with my harvest, basically, right? This is so interesting, because then we even have the Empress next. And this is a beautiful energy. This is Taurus's card. I probably haven't said a lot of the signs. Sorry. But the Empress is beautiful. This is about nurturing, love. It's about protection. It's about abundance as well. So I guess how we can, and then we have the Six of Cups. I'm going to talk about this, because and you got the Hangman again. Okay. This could be about something you've been in a career a long time, or you've been in a relationship for a long time. That's what this is feeling like. Okay? Because Six of Cups is usually nostalgia. It's about investment of past. It's the past. And then again, like I said, we have the Hangman that's showing up in here and in here. So this could be Spirit's way of saying you need to see something from a different perspective, right? From both ways, whether you're contemplating leaving something or whether you are contemplating working on something, however that may apply. But it feels like there's an opportunity for a new beginning either way, but there's going to have to be energy put into it, and there's going to have to be work put into it in order for you to attract that back, right? Or to go out into the world and really link up, lean into what is meant for you. I mean, it's a beautiful reading, but it's a beautiful reading in the way of things are going to always work out for you. They always are working out for you. And even if this is some tough decision about walking away from someone, something, fill in the blanks, it will be tough. It always is kind of tough, right? Even if you're leaving a job. But know that everything that is meant for you will always stay in your life. Like whatever is not meant for you will eventually leave, you know? Because the goal here is to get into alignment the best you can, Saggy, with who you are. I mean, heart, mind, body, soul, and into what is really meant for you. Because they're giving you these two cards at the bottom, which is beautiful. Feels very abundant. So yeah, it can be about money, but it could also be just very abundant in feeling so good and feeling so happy and feeling joyful in yourself or with others. Whatever you're choosing here. Yeah, just taking a moment just to see what else is going on, what else they want to give me. So, the nutshell of your reading, Saggy, if this is yours, it's like it feels like there's a choice. It feels like there's a choice, but perhaps it's not even a choice. There's something about speaking the truth. I think that's where we got to start with. Recognizing the truth, seeing things from a different perspective. The Hangman can also refer to that, right? And really seeing that clearly regarding some kind of connection here. And allowing the transformation to happen, because they're saying there's a big transformation happening. I mean, you even have the Tower in this reading. And then the Hare with the cycles, you know. So there's a big transformation happening. I feel like it's either you're going to be leaving something for something better, that's better aligned with you, or you are staying, but you're going to be putting the work in, and that is going to bring the transformation in and bring it better, bring it up to a higher vibrational relationship, career, however this may apply, right? Yeah, okay, you know what? I really feel guided to go into the Work Your Light, so I want to see... No, they want me to go to Wisdom, so we're going to go into the Wisdom. Come to the edge. That's just like the Fool. Okay, new beginning in some area, right? I don't want to keep repeating myself, but that's what's happening here. Even after that, we have chop wood. It's kind of what I feel like has been happening, exchanging gifts. Chop wood is about when you don't know what to do, just do the simple things, right? Redirect your mind so that you're not focused on whatever the contrast is, whatever the struggle might be, not knowing what decision to make. Because I'm sensing that there's some unhappiness, unfulfillment that has been happening for you. And I mean, obviously, I guess it could be for the cross watcher too, but that's what I've been feeling. And I feel like it's just time to really release it, like speak it, bring it to light, and then take it from there. That's why the Sun is just sitting in this interesting position, because it truly is up to you on letting the Sun come towards you. Okay, Spirit, is there a card that you want out of Wisdom, or was it just the bottom of the deck? This one. The Fates. Wow. Okay, we got the Fates. And then we have Peace on the bottom. And then we have Change in the Wind. Chaos and conflict. I feel like this is what has been going on in some area of your life, Sag, right? I could be here all day trying to figure out, trying to describe all the energy Spirit gives to me, because it can get very overwhelming for me as a channeler. But yeah, I know you got the gist. You know what I'm saying here. There's a change in the wind after some major kind of, disappointment, arguing, not seeing eye to eye, not speaking, all of those kind of things. And Spirit is saying, embrace your truth, embrace your how you truly feel. Know that you're always being protected with the Fates, right? You're always being guided. What did I say? What is meant for you will never leave you, right? Rejection is God's redirection. If you believe in God, whatever you believe in. But the Fates is a beautiful energy of just trusting that all will work out here. It may look completely different from where you're sitting today, but it will work out for you. And then we have Peace on the bottom. Beautiful card. Sorry, I just had to swallow. It's number 23. That is a 5. 5s are all about change, and you've had quite a few 5s in this reading. So there is a big, they just gave me the word upheaval. So allow the upheaval, I guess, to come in as smoothly as you can. Go be the ocean, go with the ocean, be in flow. Try not to get too in your head about it. Or perhaps this could be even what it is. It might not even be that huge thing of walking away. Although for some of you, it really could be. Someone could be walking away after way too much pain, disappointment, heartache. But peace is going to prevail here. Beautiful energy. There's a gorgeous dove. My camera probably won't show it very well. Beautiful dove flying up there in the sky. It even looks like it's carrying like, what is that plant that people use at Christmas? I can't remember. It starts with an H, but the one that they, mistletoe? It's almost what it looks like. I think it's some kind of plant called the holly. I don't know. But there's hearts all the way around here. And also, this card, there's feathers too. So perhaps keep your eyes out over the next day or whenever you come to this reading if you see a feather. Often our guides, our angels, they come through and they give, or even loved ones and ancestors on the other side, they give us signs of support by little things like dimes or feathers. It might be something unique to you that would mean something to you, just to remind you that all will be well. You are being guided. You are being supported. Whatever this is, it is going to work out, because they did guide me to put these 2 cards down here. So, and it is a daily reading, but as I said, time's fluid. This could be much bigger because we do have a lot of major arcana that have shown up here. So Sag, that's what I got. There's a new beginning for you. You got to decide what that new beginning is going to look like. Which way is it going to go? It could be I'm walking away, or it could be, nope, we're going to have a bunch of baby bunnies, abundance. So very interesting. Okay, what do you want me to look at this, what she's holding? 2 different decks, and they're holding pretty much the same plant. Okay. I'm going to have to look that up, because I don't know it's like, looks like purple, dark purple, black kind of berries. And they're here too. I know you're not going to be able to see it. But it's there, and that's what they guided me to. 2 different decks. So I'm going to have to look that up. Maybe I'll put it down in the description box. Look it up to see what this is, what this represents. Because that I'm not getting from Spirit, but it's something to do with bringing peace in. Okay, so let us close your reading off, Sag. I'm going to get you treasures from Takashi. I hope this helped in some way. I'm feeling like, is there anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else you want me to tell you? No, I feel like that's it. We have simplicity on the bottom. Okay, so let's maybe talk about this. Because Sag, that Spirit has been coming through the bottom of the deck for the last 2-3 weeks a lot now. So it says, simplify your goals. Unclutter your life. Surround yourself with the ease of straightforward living and being. No mountains and molehills needed here. Just tell it like it is. Oh, there's that jackal, the truth. Be sincere and clear in your dealings with people, and you will be rewarded with trust, recognition, and honor. Okay, pretty poignant message. I feel totally connected to this reading. Then we have joy. But I really want to see if there's something that wants to come out from Spirit for you. Okay, Sag, let's see. Let's see. Show me clearly, please. Beautiful Spirit, thank you so much for this reading. May it help whoever is in need of help out there to get through this, to speak their truth. Ooh, okay. Enthusiasm. Oh, I like that. I like that word. Yeah, and that's kind of what this feels like. Like, get enthusiastic. If you're making a big change and you're walking away from a job, a person, a situation, although it could be very difficult, no matter, depending on what the circumstances are, but get excited about it. Get excited because, you know, life is short and we're only here for so long. Really kind of important to be trying to focus on what is going to bring you joy, right? And happiness and peace. And the same goes even with if you're working on something, you're going to stay at the job, you're going to stay with this relationship, however it applies. Be enthusiastic about it because one day it's going to be gone. One day we're going to be gone, right? So it says be enthusiastic about life. Being positive and creative will allow plenty of energy and eagerness for new projects. Look on the bright side, smile a lot, and allow your bright, bubbly enthusiasm to delight, excite, and encourage others. Take care. You might not assess a situation clearly if you are over enthusiastic, so be balanced. Okay. Beautiful message here. Yeah, I feel is a really beautiful message there. Okay, and then we have value on the bottom. So it says appreciate yourself and cherish and respect yourself. Do not undervalue your talents. Be prepared to put a value on your efforts. Every experience is to be valued, whether you understand the lesson or not. There may be greater worth in something than you first saw. Okay, so that is what we have. Basically, it's kind of like I said, it's both sides of the sword. It's like be enthusiastic, but at the same time, there's value in things too. So it's going to be all dependent on where you are at, but there's definitely a big change coming in here, Saggy. You might be even making some, because they're just drawing me to these two cards down here, the Pentacles. You might be making some kind of decision, even career-wise, that is going to really bring a lot of financial freedom to you, you know, because we did have the Ace of Pentacles that showed up when in this deck, I can't remember, or this deck, I think, which is a beautiful new beginning in your finances, right, and in stability. So, Sag, that is where I'm going to leave it. I truly hope that this helped you in some way. I will try and look up whatever this berry is, and I'll put it in the description box below. Thank you, as always, for being here. I love you, and I treasure you. And if you're going through some kind of difficult change right now, some transformation, hold on. It's going to get better. You remember, they are putting the sun sideways because they want you to know that it really ultimately is in your hands of how you want everything to turn out. But you can turn this up, the sun straight up. It doesn't have to be sideways. It wasn't in reverse, right? So pretty powerful message, I feel, from Spirit. So Saggy, with that, I'm going to blow kisses, mwah, big hugs, and I was going to say goodbye, and now they're guiding me. Okay, let's see. They want me to go to my metaphysical. We've got the Union on the bottom, 2 people. Okay, this is really strange. Rarely does Spirit do that. Stability. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Listen, this is insane. We got autonomy and we got stability. This card is really about you, who you are, how you show up in your world, that's it, how you show up in this world. And then we have stability, which is what is going to bring you the stableness in your life, that is going to bring you the abundance, the riches, the love. What is that going to be? So very interesting that they gave you these 2 cards at the end, and then they got creation, which is like the magician. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Pretty important, another important message, but that never happens when I'm closing it out. They usually don't ask me to pick out other cards, but they did, so it's pretty important for whoever this reading is meant for. All right, Saggy, again, all of my love to you, all of my appreciation, and I hope to see you back here at a later date. All right, take wonderful care of yourself, and have a great day.